If you ask a young boy in school what he wants to become, his answer would be a doctor or an engineer because that's what he heard from his parents and the society. Yes, imagine. But I wanted to be an entrepreneur, businessman, and I had no idea what capitalism was and how good or bad it is. But I eventually learned about it as I grew up, and I still want to be a businessman. I mean, how bad can I be if I follow my destiny? But the Lorax made me think otherwise. The Lorax is a 2012 animated film based on the children's book by Dr. Sears. The movie follows a young boy named Ted who is on a quest to impress his crush, Audrey, by finding a real tree in a world where everything is artificial. Along the way, he learns the story of the Lorax, a grumpy but charming creature who fought to protect his forest, and the Wonsler, a businessman whose greed led to the destruction of the forest. While the book doesn't follow the same script, both explores themes of environmentalism, consumerism, and the importance of protecting nature. It depicts how unchecked capitalism destroyed the whole forest and left an ugly mess behind. Though I still have questions like why Wonsler or anyone did not think of planting more trees, but it was done for the sake of storytelling, I guess. The best part about the Lorax movie is its musicals, and the one which really captured the essence of a capitalist businessman is the song How Bad Can I Really Be? The song shows the journey of how bad Wonsler got by the end of the song. At the beginning of the song, he is portrayed as a charismatic and ambitious entrepreneur who's willing to take risks and push boundaries to achieve his goals. He brushes off any concerns about the potential harm he might be causing and instead focuses on the potential rewards. But as the song progresses, we see the consequences of his actions start to catch up with him, and we witness his gradual descent into greed and recklessness. By the end of the song, he's become a villainous figure who's brought destruction and ruin to the land and its inhabitants. I've always been a capitalist ever since I read about it, and I like the idea of individuals building their own business rather than the government controlling the entire economy. But the older I get, the more that I knew, I realized that it's not that simple. While capitalism has certainly led to innovation and economic growth in many cases, it also has its potential downsides, such as inequality, environmental degradation, and the exploitation of workers. On the other hand, while socialism aims to address some of these issues, it can also suppress individual initiative and innovation if taken to an extreme.
What happened?
The Cuban government, when they adopted communist policies like paying everyone equally no matter their skills.
There are moments in history when capitalism failed, like the Great Depression of 1930. And there's also times when socialism failed, like Venezuela has been experiencing an economic crisis since 2010 with widespread shortages of food, medicine, and other basic necessities. But gladly, in the real world, most country actually follows a mixed economy of both capitalism and socialism, because pure capitalism can't sustain the same way pure socialism can't. I've had arguments with people demanding pure capitalism, but they might be being emotional by seeing the poverty and misery in this world and thinks that socialism will solve it. In my childhood, I read a story of a guy asking a beggar to sell his body parts in exchange for money instead of begging. I got influenced by it and decided only to help those who are disabled until I realized it's not that simple. Getting a job is not that simple. starting a business is not that simple. Getting out of poverty is not that simple. It's all easier said than done. Now that I've become an adult, I realized it. That not all people wants to be a businessman or to get a job. Some just wants to follow their passion, and that passion might not always provide a good source of income. It might even be because of their background. Their family might be poor and couldn't provide them enough education or some other reason. But you know what? It feels good to help someone. It's one of the best feelings in the world when you see their happy faces. Studies have shown that acts of kindness and generosity can increase feelings of happiness, reduce stress, and even improve physical health. It's a win-win situation. We as a society should help each other in succeeding. Though giving money or food might help, but it's not permanent. Instead, educate them, give them job opportunities, or anything that can help them develop a regular income. I really like Mr. Beast donating hundreds and thousands of dollars. But would that help if the recipient just wastes it all rather than multiplying the money and getting rich? All I really want you to take from this video is that capitalism might have its downside, but it isn't just all wrong, just like socialism can't be all right. Nothing is black and white. There are multiple layers to everything. A balanced approach like a mixed economy can help maximize benefits while minimizing drawbacks. Thanks for watching this video and share it. It might inspire someone and increase your views. Yeah, that too. Okay guys, so goodbye. See you in the next one, I guess.